We're at a lake that we have not been at yet. I've been wanting to get out into this lake for quite some time now. There's a little spot all the way, of course, like a mile that way. So we're gonna run over there. I've seen some topwater action there in the past. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that it's like that today. It's a little colder today. I think it's like 60 degrees out here, which the water is extremely cold right now, so that's unfortunate. But we're gonna see what we can do, see what we can get on. Stay tuned. So we actually did make one little upgrade. I don't really know if you would call it to the canoe or not, but as you can see, we got ourselves, or we actually found ourselves a nice little bamboo pole that we can use to pull this thing along. Now, no, this isn't the easiest, it's not going to be the prettiest thing, but as you can tell, we are moving and we're literally in just muck right now. We're in like maybe like I wouldn't even, like maybe 2 feet of water right here, just all mucked up with all this moss and whatnot. And I know a lot of people are probably gonna disagree and say you probably can't use a bamboo pole to pull a boat or anything like that. I had this idea maybe like a month ago because, you know, I've always wanted to go saltwater fishing on the flats and everything like such. And, you know, they pull on the flats and everything. So, give me 1 minute, for goodness. So, I was fishing not that long ago, saw a bamboo little group or cluster, whatever they're called, and decided, hey, might as well pick one up and use it for crap like this. So far it's actually worked really well. I'd say it's working pretty good right now. I mean, we are getting blown by the wind that's coming to our left. I think we're gonna try and hit that pocket over there. So what we're probably gonna do is we're probably gonna have to get out into this water right here. We'll stop right here. The canoe's probably gonna get pushed down. We're gonna get all this stuff off of the trolling motor back here. We're gonna get all that off the trolling motor. And we're gonna head over that in that little ditch right there. See you in a minute. So we made it to this little cove. We're literally just like right there, and the water's literally maybe like a foot deep. So we're gonna pick up the 5 weight here, and I have a little olive game changer on here. I think it's the medium size. And take my shoes off real quick, and if this goes to plan, we'll just be able to step. Oh yeah, that feels good. Ooh, that's cold on the feet. And the canoe's just gonna get tossed up on that little island right there. I would say watch out for alligators. I mean, I don't really know like what temperature they like to eat humans in, but you know. And I don't really know what depth the water is over here. I saw one fish when we were coming in, he took off, so I don't know. But again, today's just going to be kind of exploring this little, not little, it's actually a really big lake. We're just going to explore this lake, see what's in here, see what's not in here, find some spots. And it is colder weather today, which in Florida always sucks, to be honest with you guys. But you know, I'm truly blessed to be able to fish every day in Florida and just have fun. And that's the whole point of it. I'm stepping on a stick right now that I do not like. Does not feel good. But yeah, I live in Florida, so you know, you can fish every day all year round, so can't really complain even on the bad days. And it's not that the fish don't bite on these days, it's just they don't bite as good. So they might bite, it's just not going to be as consistent, you know. So right now, if I had to guess, the water's probably at like a temperature of like, I mean, let's say like 65 or something, which in Florida standards is not warm. Up north, it's probably a little warm, but down here, these fish are just, they're summer bodies, you know. This fly actually looks really freaking good in the water. I don't know if the GoPro picks it up, but it really reflects off that bottom real good. What was that? Come on. Okay, I think we have to do the unthinkable. We are gonna slowly back out of here first of all. We know that there's like a school of whatever over here. I think they are small, so like I said, I'm gonna have to do the unthinkable. Get this out of the way. Pat, can you move up? Move up. Good boy. We're gonna have to do the unthinkable here and tie on the old trusty woolly bugger. I think it's bluegill, so we're gonna tie this guy on and hopefully get at it. So he tied on that little olive woolly bugger. We're just gonna toss this guy around here a few times, see if these little fish want to pick it up. Maybe, hopefully they do. I'm pretty sure they're bluegill, just by how many of them there are back up in here. That's if any of them want to bite. Bunch of bait fish over there. Very, very shallow water right now too. Just landed it right on top of the fish or something up there. But it's just more shallow water, and that kind of like ooh, was that a bite? Oh, I don't know. No, it wasn't. And then it's kind of like that really soft bottom we're fishing in right now. I think we're gonna fish this spot right here, and then we're gonna make our way back up to, or we're gonna make our way back to where we put in at and go fish that, see if there's anything there, and pretty much wrap the day up over there and do it all again tomorrow. Get this crap off this fly. Get this one cast over here and push ourselves up. Okay, let's push ourselves out and see if we scare anything. Again, very shallow water. I love this canoe. It can like, I don't really know how shallow it can go, but I mean, we're in probably a good like foot of water, if even that, and really not even having, it's not having any problems with this. So I'm so happy with this. But oh yeah, it's a little bluegill. He was right there, tiny little dude. Here, let's try and pick this up right here. Oh, come on, don't get tangled on that. I think there's like a bunch of them just feeding right here too. Let me try and get a good cast in here. Maybe something will pick them up. No, nothing. Darn. But like I was saying, this canoe right now, we've really learned a lot about it today. It's really, it can get right up into this shallow water, which I absolutely love fishing. This is probably the most fun I've had on this canoe since I've got it. I've only taken it out about 4 times, and I'd have to say this is probably the most fun I've had on it. I'm glad to kind of, you know, find out that it can go into this really shallow stuff, and that pretty much gives me ideas of videos and fish that we'll go after in the future. And fingers crossed we can get this bad boy out into some salt water, maybe do some redfish. Maybe, I mean, an awesome fish to catch on this guy would be a bonefish. And then I have one other fish that I want to catch on this guy. Don't really want to say what it is. If you've seen my channel or if you've been watching it for a while, you probably know what fish I'm absolutely obsessed with. I've made, I think, 2-3 videos about it, but you know, I'll just leave that at that. We are just cruising through here right now though. Let's try and get out of here and see what's up there. So we're gonna pull up here, and again, it's just literally what I'm using is just a bamboo pole, literally like you would find anywhere. If you see one, you can just cut it down. I mean, they're not native to Florida, so I don't really think anybody's gonna yell at you for it. Most people actually hate them because they just grow everywhere. But again, it's such a nice little cheap option of just like a cheap push pole. Like, I don't know why people don't use these more. Another awesome thing is that they're really durable and they also float. So that's really cool. If you're clumsy like me and you drop it, it's not gonna go anywhere. So that's really nice. And I think I might try and like make like a foot to put on this guy just so it gets in the water a little better. But other than that, I think we're gonna run down to the spot that we put in. If we catch anything along the way, obviously I'll record it. If not, I'll probably just end the video right here. Catch you guys on the next one. And yeah. Pro was turned off. Of course it was, but we caught ourselves a tiny little bass. Of course the GoPro didn't pick any of that footage up, but there we go. And I know it's a tiny little fish, but hey, at the end of the day, it's totally worth it. We've been out here for maybe like 2 going on 3 hours. I'm trying to get the hook out of this little dude's mouth. And 1, 2, 3, there you go. Been out here for like a couple of hours. I know to a lot of people this is probably stupid, probably doesn't make it worth it, but this is my second fish on this canoe that we built, and it can only get better from here. And this fish means a little bit more than what it really is, but you know, that's just so cool. Let's give him right on back. And on that note, I hope you guys liked the video. Subscribe, comment. We'll catch you guys on the next one.